Hey guys, how's it going? Joe Sway back again, and I have an alarm going off right now. Do you ever set an alarm but then you just wake up before the alarm? Alan Watts said something in his video, like, if you just which when he said it, I'm like, yo, this is true. It's like if you tell your body to wake up at a certain time, your body will wake up at that time because your subconscious mind is always awake. Like you have no idea like how much information that is available to you and how much power is available to you and what you are capable of. And this is why it's important to get to know yourself. But anyways, that's off topic. But getting to know yourself, that's why I keep reminding you guys, astrology, numerology, get into that, do those horoscopes and like really get into it and get to know all of your signs, because you don't have just a sun sign. You have a sun, a moon, a rising sign, you have a Mars, Pluto, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, you have a Saturn. You have a sign for pretty much every planet. And also too, then those planets have placements, and there's a lot of information in there, and that information has helped me out a lot. But what I want to talk about this video is like we always talk about getting our mind right, but we don't often talk about getting our hearts right. I think even on this spiritual journey for me, when I first started, it was more so I focused on the mind a lot. I tried to focus on like good thoughts versus negative thoughts and things like that, very analytically. But for more often than not, we're avoiding our feminine side. We're not connected with our emotions. For me, I spent most of my life never crying. From a young kid going through some things, I didn't want to show weakness. That's a thing too. Crying is a sign of weakness. So as a man, you can't cry. You shouldn't cry. As a man, you're told to man up and things like that. People have no idea how destructive that kind of thing is. And I find myself sometimes saying it too, like, I can be guarded at times. I can definitely be guarded at times, and I work on this. And that's why I talk about it so much, because it is something that I'm working on to connect more with my emotions. One time that I really did connect more with my emotions, and you know how that happened? It was really being away from the city. It was being away from all these people. It was being away from all this media and things like that. You definitely got to get a break. You have to have some peace of mind. I was at Starseed Healing Sanctuary in Savoy, Massachusetts. Very peaceful place. It's so beautiful. Spent a couple of days there. And I remember like there was at one point we were doing something about our ancestors, and everyone was making food about, from their culture. And me, I never really cooked. So I kind of felt left out because I didn't really know how to make anything from the Haitian culture, really. I never learned. Because I kind of really disconnected myself from Haiti because I was just so traumatized, and I had some really great memories there, but I had some really bad memories as well. So I really wanted to like leave Haiti behind, but that's my country. I got to reconnect to that. So that happened, and I felt myself like sad, and and I felt like I really wanted to cry about it, and but I didn't cry in front of everybody. But like after everybody was done, I went upstairs and I cried. And for me, that was beautiful because the moment from when I felt the feeling to the moment that I cried was fast. Sometimes it takes months, years, decades. And sometimes people go through their whole life and they don't really cry. They don't let it out. And crying can be so relieving. It can be so helpful. And if more people start to cry, especially men start to cry, start to be in tune with their emotions, we're going to have less things like rape and things like that are happening, because that's the thing. When we don't connect with our emotions and things like that, if we're not crying, if we're not feeling our sadness, if we're not feeling what we're feeling, what it's going to turn into is going to turn into fear and anger. That's what it's going to turn into, fear and anger. So if we have a country, like a society of men that are not expressing their emotions, and there are some women too that are also not expressing their emotions. A lot of us are being very masculine, and we're focused on making money, we're focused on doing things, but we're not focused on actually taking a break and sitting down with our emotions. But you look at that, you have a society that's like, instead of feeling their emotions, they're going to go straight to fear and anger. And fear and anger, they cause separation, and that fear and anger will cause separation within you. That's the thing. If you call it separation within you, then your whole universe will be screwed, because then you'll feel apart from the world around you. You'll feel so disconnected from the world around you, and that is not a good place to be. That's the thing. That's why we do a lot of things that are really bad for us, is because we feel so disconnected. Addiction. The opposite of addiction is connection. The opposite of addiction is connection. It's not about taking the things away from them. You take one thing away from somebody, they'll find somebody else. They'll find, they might find somebody else, might find something else. There's plenty of addictions out there. So the way to not get addicted is to get connected. Let's quote that. The way to not get addicted is to get connected. But yeah, it's true, man. But yeah, let's Let's focus on getting our hearts right. Let's focus on connecting with our emotional body, our subconscious mind. The body is a physical representation of the subconscious mind, and we need to connect with it. We need to pay attention to it. We need to like touch it and feel it, and we need to spend time with it. We need to like get it some sun. Your whole body can take in sun. So if you can, go to a nude beach, find a big park, get naked, get some sun, get some fresh air on that skin of yours. Learn more about your body, take care of your body, do less harsh things to your body, and pay attention to pay attention to your actions, pay attention to your thoughts, because they're all connected, and they will teach you. They'll teach you more too. So yeah, that was my video for the day, guys. Please do your best to connect with your emotional body. Crying is not a sign of weakness. Crying is very healing. It has helped me, and I would be very scared of a world of people that are just not dealing with their emotions, and all they're doing is just drinking and doing nonsense, because they're not really coping. They're not really going within. They're not really feeling their feelings, or they feel ashamed about their feelings, or they feel guilty about some aspect of themselves, so they separate themselves. There's so many ways that we separate and fragment ourselves, and this has got to stop. We have to see that all parts of us are valid. All parts of us need love, and we're not just certain parts. So love you, and you are whole, and I love you, and thank you for watching. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. There'll be more videos like this one, and I'll see you guys on the next one, man. And if you have been crying more in recent times, please let me know in the comments section below, and let me know how it felt, man. We gotta speak up about this. Healing needs to happen.